welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's AJ here. If you're new here on this channel, we talk about personal development, career development, student life, and just lifestyle in general. And if you're a returning subscriber, I came back because of you. First of all, I have not been consistent. I know that's a song I did not want to sing, but then I went to school and life happened. Anyway, this year I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to be consistent on YouTube. So stay tuned for the journey. If you watched my last video, it was a travel vlog, and I did mention that I was going to London for a bit. And some of you follow me on other social media, and you know I went to school. I'm currently a master's student at Imperial College London. Yes. Yes, it's pretty exciting. So after I posted about that, I have gotten a lot of questions about, you know, how I got into Imperial College London, what I applied for, what course I'm studying, I'm on scholarship, so how did I get the scholarship? A lot of questions, and I've tried my best to answer them. But I was like, AJ, you're a YouTuber, make a video about it. So yes, I'm gonna be very serious in this video. Okay, so yes, I was like, yes, let me make a video about it because this is something that I want to share. And remember, this channel was built on the premise of sharing information in my life that I feel could benefit other people. So after all that long talk, let's get right into the video. All right, let's begin. Sometime in 2022, I decided that I wanted to go for my master's. The first thing I did was to narrow down the sector I wanted to focus on. Some of you may already know that I was already working as a consultant at an MBB firm, and I had done different kind of projects, and I was particularly drawn to some in the energy and climate space. And I was like, yes, I want to learn more about this. I want to go and do a proper degree on this, right? Okay, so first step, finding out is like the core area I want to focus on, because I think that's super important, because there are a lot of courses out there, and if you do not know the particular one you want to do, it just doesn't help your search. Like, you just be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Yes. So once I realized I was on an energy course or energy and climate related course, that made my search easier. And then the next step was country. I wasn't location specific. I could have gone to US or Canada, right? But I knew I needed to either to go to US, UK, or Canada to do my master's, because most of the top schools are there, right? I always wanted to go to a top school as well. And so once I narrowed my search to the United Kingdom, there were 3 options for me. So there were 3 different courses. There was Oxford, Cambridge, and Imperial College, and they all had different energy courses that had like similar costs, similar content, right? So I was like, okay, this is a good group of courses, mix of courses and school to look at. Once I looked at these 3 schools, next thing to do was like, what are their key requirements? What are they looking for? Some schools wanted people with a first-class degree, some 2-1 or above. Other schools had specific requirements on English language. So some schools were required to write GRE or GMAT depending on the country you're going to. I did not want to write any other exam. That's a key point I must state, right? I did not want to write any other exam at that point in time, because again, I was working, right, and I just needed to plan my time very well. So I did not want to write any other exam, and I did not need to, because for the school I ended up going to, they just needed a proof that you know how to speak English and you have studied English before. So some of my WAEC certificate was enough for that, so that was perfect. Now, the main thing I would say that puts an application apart is your personal statement. I know, because most times these schools have specific grade requirements. So if you have a first class or a 2-1, most likely every other person that's applying has a first class or a 2-1. So what sets you apart? Like, what's different? Like, what makes you different, right? So I knew I had to put a lot of effort into my application, my personal statement. And the key thing I would say is you need to know what you want to highlight, what you want to put in there that sets you apart, that makes you different from other people, right? And just even tells your story in a compelling way, because I believe that you are more than your grades. So you need to explain to them why you want to study the course. And that is why what I said at the beginning is very important. If you have done your research and you have a reason that you want to be in a particular field, then it's very easy for you to tell your personal statement. I'm going to use my example because that's the example that I have. I want to study an energy course, and I had done things related to energy at work, so I made sure to harness that particular detail in my personal statement. I made sure to also tell a string of stories. So from my undergraduate degree, I mentioned things that I did related to climate change or energy, maybe projects that I was in, extracurricular activities that I was in. Now let me just pause there. If you are still in university and you're watching this video, you're lucky. Make sure that you are engaged in extracurriculars while you're in university. It will make a huge difference when you're applying for anything. And I kid you not, like anything, like school, a job, different other things that you want to go in future, like, and just apart from making a difference in application, it just helps you, it's just a way of doing something outside school, even while at school, because I know school can be all consuming. Okay, so back to my personal statement story. Yes, I made sure I tied a string of a connection between different activities I did while I was in my undergraduate, during my work experience, and now how that led to me wanting to study this particular course at Imperial College London. And after I had a first draft, the next step was reviewing. I have to say that you don't write a perfect personal statement at one go. That's not done. You don't do that. You write a first draft, then you give it to people that either currently at the school, your loved ones, your family, friends, people that can give you quality feedback basically, and get them to give you quality feedback. I had people giving me feedback on my personal statement, and I was rewriting till I had a draft that I was confident and comfortable in. You're gonna have to put in the work. Well, the next step for me was funding. Now, there are different options to fund your degree depending on your background. Some people prefer to self-fund or want to self-fund or are able to self-fund. That's fine. Some people also can take loans as well. But for me, I knew I wanted to get a scholarship. Like, that was my goal. That was my aim. I wanted to get a scholarship. And so there are different ways to go about getting a scholarship. The first step is do a lot of research. Now, a lot of people want to be spoon-fed. Sorry, I'm going to be straight with you. I did not come on this video to mince words. I'm going to be straight with you. A lot of people want to be spoon-fed. They want you to tell them exactly what to do. Like, they want you to just say, take, this is the scholarship. But it doesn't happen that way. If it was that easy, everybody would do it, right? You have to put in the work. There are popular scholarships that most people go for, and that's fine. For scholarships, for me, there are two main options. Is either you get a scholarship from an external organization, so maybe a Chevening or a MasterCard. I'm talking about people based in Nigeria are eligible for that as well, right? You could get a kind of scholarship like that, or you could get a scholarship from your school specifically. Now, some people may not even know the scholarships available to them if they don't do their research, right? You have to. The internet is your friend. Like, you have to search, and sometimes there are even less popular scholarships that people don't know about, right? And they have less applicants, and because you have done your research and you find that scholarship, it's even easier for you to get it, right? So for me, what I did in my instance, I looked at all the external scholarships that are eligible, that I could be eligible for, and applied to them, right? And I also looked for my school specific scholarship, right? And I applied to those as well. Again, you do not want to put all your eggs in one basket. Like, if you have been trying this particular scholarship and it's not getting, please go somewhere else. Like, obviously keep trying if that's you really want to get that particular one, but you can get the money from somewhere else. Like, that's fine. So for me, I was able to find a particular scholarship sponsored by my school and apply to that one. Now, scholarship prep, again, you will see a common theme in everything I'm saying. I can't, first of all, I can't not mention that there was a lot of grace and favor from God. Like, I cannot mention that. But in addition to that, I also make sure I put in the work. So for example, when I realized I wanted to apply for a particular scholarship from my school, again, I reached out to my friend and I was like, who has a scholarship? I need to talk to this person. Like, who currently holds the scholarship? I need to talk to this person, right? So it's like, always do your research, like what to expect, how do I prepare for it, right? And I already knew that, okay, I needed to prepare for it in this particular way. I needed to make sure that I was very knowledgeable about energy, even though I already was, but like, just be sharper about it, right? Energy in my country, energy in the country I'm going to. I had to write 2 more essays and have an interview. If you want to go to grad school, you have to write a lot of essays, and sometimes it might feel like a lot of work, but I promise you, it prepares you for the life ahead. It's the same process. What do I want to highlight? How is this different from my personal statement? How does this tell the committee that they need to pick me? Because remember, every other person is good as well. Like, always work with that mindset when you're applying for stuff. Every person is good, right? So you have to put in your very, very, very best, and also pray for the grace of God. I kid you not. So yes, so I did that, and then I waited. While I was waiting, I continued my life, continued making YouTube videos till I got the good news that I got the scholarship and I was going to travel. So yes, I don't think this was a very long video. It was a short video, but I hope, like, if you're trying to go to school, it gave you the courage to try again. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if there are specific videos that you want to see concerning school life. Still have a few more months in school, so I'm available to make those videos, and again, I will try my very, very, very best to be consistent. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and comment if you learned something from this. Comment what you want me to talk about next. Share with your friends. Don't keep this to yourself. Okay, AJ signing out. Bye.